So I talk a lot about success and motivation and setting goals and go and get it and you can achieve your dreams and people doing it. Hello, my name is Dr. Evelyn Tawia. Nice to see you. If you're new to my channel, consider subscribing to my channel. Give me the thumbs up. Click on the notification button so that as I share more of my videos, you get notified. So yes, back on the issue about success and why people struggle to achieve success in whatever area they're looking at. I'm going to again be going back to my second favorite book. The first one, being a person of faith, the first book is the Bible for me. But this is the book that has had the biggest impact on my life. Why do I say that? 15 years ago, I was a single parent. Yes, I was a nurse, which is good. I've got nothing wrong with nursing at all. I love them to bits. But for me, I needed to go into my next level. This book helped me. And because it's been so helpful to me, I want to share some of the insights with yourselves, hoping that would help you move from where you are to where you want to be. So I've got several videos on this same channel about success, about setting your goals and why you want to do that. But I also want to continue a bit because I realize, like I said, there's some people who struggle with these things. And I'm going to begin to maybe expand a bit more on some of the hurdles that come up when you decide you want to move your life on to the next level. The sort of things to that you should be looking out for and to be aware of, so that when they come up, you know that it's all part of your journey, that it's not new, it's not there to set you back. It's what is going to happen. So you know about it, you prepare yourself for that. Okay, all right. So we're looking at considerations, fears, and roadblocks, and I'm reading from the book. It's important to understand that as soon as you set a goal, three things are going to emerge that stop most people. But we're hoping that those three things will not stop you because you've taken time to improve yourself, right? If you know that these three things are you should know that these three things are simply part of the process. Then you can treat them as what they are, things just to handle, rather than letting these things come in your way. So think about it. As soon as you say you want to double your income next year, within moments, considerations such as I'll have to work twice as hard, I won't have time for the family, or my wife is going to kill me. Considerations begin to pop up. As soon as you want to lose that weight, it's going to be, oh, I'll have to wake up in the morning. I've got to maybe do a gym membership, or I've got to go and buy some new clothes. Or as soon as you want to, maybe subscribe to that online channel that will help you. Oh, it's going to be more time. How am I going to fit it in with the family? Whatever it is you want to do, there will be what we call considerations, okay? But considerations, them coming up, it's a good thing because it makes you think through what you want to do and find ways to do that. So consideration will always come up when you're wanting to move out of your comfort zone and do things slightly differently. For some people, it might mean maybe, I don't know, changing their job, or changing the way they do their job, or changing the way they tackle the academic work. For some people, it might mean looking at the kind of friends they have. You will have considerations, but it is part of the process. And just so you just understand that. Okay, so, but surfacing these considerations is a good thing. They have been there in your subconscious mind, stopping you all along. Now that you have brought them into the conscious awareness, you can deal with them, confront them, and move past them. Now, the second thing that stops a lot of us from pursuing our goals is fear. Fear stops us. Fear is the imagination of things that are unreal or that will never happen. But they stop so many of us from achieving what we know will help us break free from our financial difficulties, maybe from our marital problems, maybe relationships that aren't going well. But we are so afraid of moving on. Okay, all right. Fears, on the other hand, are feelings. You may experience a fear of rejection, a fear of failure. That is a real big one. Or a fear of making a fool of yourself. You might be afraid of getting physically or emotionally hurt. You might be afraid that you will lose all the money you've already saved, especially if you're going to go into a new venture, okay? These fears are not unusual. They are just part of a process. Knowing that in advance helps you move through them. I understand that correctly, fully and extensively, because trying new ventures will involve your time, and most often than not, some money that your hard-earned cash that you've put aside. It might involve that. But if you know that this is one of the things that happen when you're beginning to broaden your horizon, look at other things, try different things, then these fears will come up. You know that, you prepare for them. Okay. Finally, what you'll need to consider are the roadblocks. Roadblocks as a stumbling block towards your goals or your success. Okay. And these are purely external circumstances, well beyond just thoughts and feelings in your head. A roadblock may be that nobody wants to join you on your project. A roadblock might be that you don't have all the money you need to move forward. Perhaps you need investors. Roadblocks might be just that your state or your national government has rules or laws that prohibit what you want to do. Maybe you need to petition the government to change the rules. So roadblocks could be so many things. So many things, especially if you're, for example, considering something that is new, that hasn't been done, that is very different. You're looking whether legislation is going to allow you to do that, whether your local authority allows that, whether there's some regulatory bodies that will stop you doing that. So for example, as a practicing doctor, whatever I do, I'm just thinking, is it in line with my values? Is it in line with the GMC, that's General Medical Council, the body that regulates what we do? So these are roadblocks that you'll need to consider. But like we're saying, as successful people, we don't let this phase us. We look at them head on and find ways to go around them. Roadblocks are simply obstacles that the world throws at you. It rains when you're trying to put on an outdoor concert. Your wife doesn't want you to move to another part of your country. You don't have the financial backing you need. Roadblocks are simply real world circumstances that you need to deal with in order to move forward. They are just things that you need to handle. Unfortunately, when these considerations, fears, and roadblocks come up, most people see them as a stop sign. Most people think that to be successful, all the traffic lights down the road has got to line up, all nice and green. Or most people think to be successful that all the ducks should line up, or that when you wake up in the morning, there should be a fleece outside, nice and wet, God giving you a sign to move on. But most successful people will tell you that it's not like that. The traffic lights won't line up. The circumstances will never be perfect. There will always be something competing with your time, your money, your effort, or your dedication, your passion. But if you don't try anything new, your life won't change, okay? But I'm telling you not to see considerations, fears, and roadblocks as stop signs, but rather as a normal part of the process that will always appear. So in conclusion, in wanting to move on from where you are now, a life of lackluster, no passion, no joy, no vision, you are stuck, you're financially broke, you've got no alternatives, your job is not great, you haven't got any job, but you are fearful. This is understandable. This is what to expect when you begin to plan, set goals. You want to move to where you want to be. So roadblocks, fears, and considerations, just master these three things and see how your life shifts and moves from where you are now to where you really, really, really want to be. So I shall end my life here. Like I said, subscribe to my channel button. My name is Dr. Taria, and I'll meet you on the next video.